day 9 of my 13 days of Halloween, and this video is all about you, my viewers. I'm going to read some stories that have been submitted by you. I'd also like to take a moment and give a few shoutouts to some of my active subscribers. This first tale of terror comes from Jamie Briner. I was about 6 or 7 when I first saw this lady. I shared a room with my younger sister. She was only a year younger. For some reason, I don't remember, I was sleeping in my older sister's room with her. She is 6 years older and she remembers this as clearly as I do. Her bed was in the far corner of the room, farthest away from the door to the hallway. I woke in the night, and there was this lady standing in the doorway. It was dark, so I could only see her silhouette, and that she had long hair. She was just standing there. I couldn't tell if she was looking at us or not. I shook my sister a little, but trying not to move too much. She woke up and asked what was wrong. I was too scared to answer. She then asked, "What are you staring at?" I said, "The lady." "What lady?" she asked. "The one at the door," I whisper. My sister looks over and sees her too. The lady turned around and the door shut behind her. After lying there a little while, my sister got up, ran and turned on her closet light, and ran back to the bed. I must have fallen asleep after that. I don't remember anything else from that night. After this happened, my other sister and I, in our own room, would see this lady stand at our older sister's door. She would then shut her door and walk into our room. She would go into our closet and disappear. Of course, our parents didn't believe us, so we got used to this, and started shutting our doors at night when we got older, and my dad would finally allow us. He hates bedroom doors shut. Now, I can't stand them being open. I have also seen this lady in the basement, in a room where a shower, furnace, and water heater are located. We never found out who this lady was. I don't see her or anyone else I used to see anymore. This second scary story comes from a viewer named Cassie. You know who you are. When I was about 13 and my sister was 11, we lived in this small apartment where we shared a room. We had been there for about 2 years, and there had been strange things going on, like items being misplaced, doors and cabinets being opened, mysterious noises and voices. The cat would hunt and watch things we couldn't see, and shadows or figures would move throughout the house. My mom had decided the house was haunted, but my dad didn't, as he didn't believe in anything paranormal. The way the house was set up allowed you to see the room my sister and I shared from the living room. One day, our parents left us home while they shopped, and I was in the living room while my sister was in our room playing with her dolls. Our cat Sneakers was lying on the back of the couch behind my head. I wasn't really paying attention to what my sister was doing until I heard her say our cat's name. I listened closely as she spoke to Sneakers, telling her she was so cute and a good kitty. That's when I realized the cat was still behind me, not in her room. I immediately jumped up and went in there to see her petting our cat Sneakers. My stomach dropped as I realized what I was seeing. I calmly told my sister to come here, and she did. The cat that she was petting looked at us, just staring and not moving. I smiled, pretending I didn't know it wasn't really our cat, hoping I wouldn't make it mad. Sounds silly, I know. I asked my sister to come into the kitchen to pick what she wanted to eat, and when we passed through the living room to the kitchen, I saw that our real cat was still on the couch, except now she was wide awake and staring into our room. My sister noticed her too, and began to shake as she realized what was happening. She started to cry, but I hushed her, again, fearing whatever pretending to be our cat would suddenly get mad and hurt us or something. We waited in the kitchen, sitting on the floor, not speaking, until our parents came home. Both my sister and I were terrified by what had just happened. We talk about it sometimes, but we never mentioned it to our parents. This third terrifying tale comes from Arnustel. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. My paternal grandfather told me about an incident that happened to him back in the 1970s. He and my grandmother lived in Benton, Arkansas, in, at that time, a fairly isolated house. The house was located down in a lower area than the surrounding land. Sometime during the night, he was awakened by a bright light shining in the large windows located on two of the walls in their bedroom. The light was just pouring in, so he went outside, and it was brighter than daylight and unsettlingly quiet. No nature sounds at all. At that time, he raised beagles for field trials, and if you know anything about beagles, they use any excuse possible to bark their heads off. They were completely silent, and he knew they were awake because he could see them moving around. This was before the days of helicopters with the midnight sun, plus there was no sound. This went on for about 15 minutes, and then, like a light switch being flipped off, it was night again. As you can imagine, this was an experience he never forgot. He never heard of anyone in town that had experienced the same thing, but then again, they were pretty isolated. This fourth frightening story is adapted from a comment left by a user named Sexual Aliens. I had to take some liberties with this tale and fix the grammar and add an ending. Enjoy. When I was a baby, my mother's friend was taking care of me. She went outside for some fresh air and took me with her. While outside, she saw a tall man in a bush watching me. She screamed, dropped me, and ran. I wasn't breathing, so she thought I was dead. She said the tall man picked me up and put me back down and left. She came back and told my mom the man was gone. She told the police what he looked like. He was a very tall man with long white hair and a huge black t-shirt and white pants. 10 years later, my brother and I had a very strong laser pointer. We went to the window to start messing with people. When we looked out the window, the same man in the same clothes and hair was there waiting. He stood up and looked at us. As I examined the scene, I noticed that he had a very large hammer in his hand. As I watch a lot of scary story videos, I knew what to do. My brother had lots of stuff under his bed, so we hid there, hoping to be camouflaged. Suddenly, the door opened, and the man came in the room. He looked under the bed, but he didn't see us.
Come out, wherever you are.
The man taunted us with his terrifying, raspy voice as he smashed the wall with his hammer, and then the bed. It was a low bed, so I got hit by the hammer, in the hand and foot. My hand was red and swollen, and my foot looked completely broken. I tried my hardest not to make a sound. Eventually, the man gave up and left. I had been using my phone to record a video, and to this day, I haven't shown it to anyone. I wanted to take a moment and give a shout out to some of the viewers who are the most active on my channel. Obviously, the first one will go out to Unit 522. He has collaborated with me on numerous occasions, and he's a great guy and I like working with him a lot. I'm hoping to do more in the future. Next, I wanted to shout out Jamie Briner for being one of my very first active viewers. I can't thank her enough for the support that she's given me. And R. Nustel, if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, please let me know in the comments. But you have been commenting on my videos a lot as well. I really appreciate it. Penny Lane, you also comment a lot, and I think you've watched all of my videos, so thank you very much. Flordier Mapolita, I know that you watch a lot of my videos, so thank you for the support. Sleepy Faced Angel, I know you watch a lot and you comment a lot. Thank you for the support. Scary Stuff, ding. I know you watch a lot. Thank you. I look forward to working with you in the future. Demonic, good luck with your channel. I look forward to possibly working with you in the future as well. Sophia Ballas, thanks for watching and commenting a lot. Vow Saint, you're pretty new, but you comment a lot, so thank you. Dr. Gunn, you're great. You give me a lot of new information, and you leave great comments, so keep doing that, please. I like it. Thanks for watching. Bookykins, I look forward to working with you in the future. I think your comments are hilarious. Sharon Catmom G, thank you for watching. I enjoy your comments a lot. Show Enough, thank you for the support. And thank you to everyone else who I didn't mention. I do keep track of how many views I get and how many likes and all that, so I know that people out there are hitting that like button and I really appreciate it. We're at almost 450 subscribers. I think we will actually get to 500 by Halloween, so I will probably be donating that $100 to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. So that's pretty exciting. I can't believe how many people have been subscribing lately. This channel is growing really fast and it's extremely exciting. So thank you again to all of my subscribers, everyone who hits that like button, and just thank you for watching the video even if you're not a subscriber. Thanks for tuning in today. If you've made it this far, you must not have been scared off yet. I hope you are enjoying my 13 days of Halloween. If you like these videos, consider leaving a like and subscribing to stay up to date with my future videos. Tune in tomorrow for more spooky fun. Until then, keep it creepy.